With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins. After slightly warmer than normal highs today, mostly in the 50s, even some low 60s over northern Kansas. We'll see a front usher in westerly wind gust up to 25 for tonight. Increasing clouds tomorrow from the approach of low pressure results in highs cooling to the 40s. Tomorrow night through Thursday night, some snow or rain is likely over northern Kansas. Lower chances in Nebraska as that area of low pressure tracks mainly across northern Texas. Snow accumulations may reach 1 to 3 inches from high 80s south into northern Kansas. Wind gusts into the 20s, and the snow on Thursday at times may lower the visibilities. A cold front for tomorrow night leads to Thursday being our coldest day of the next week with highs in the 30s. Dry conditions return for Friday through early next week. Highs warm from the 40s on Friday and Saturday and into the 50s for Sunday and Monday. A cold front Monday begins a cooling trend for next week. The cooling trend looks to last through the long term with a more active pattern. The long-term forecast indicating Nebraska and Kansas will be overall colder than normal Sunday through March 13th, especially in those later periods of 8 to 14 days from now. Above normal precipitation is likely for Sunday through March 13th for Nebraska and Kansas. With the colder temperatures, most likely better chances of snow. Key weather factors driving the markets include active weather continuing in the U.S., dryness in Argentina, and more heavy rain for Brazil. Repeating a scenario that has played out frequently in recent days, western U.S. storminess moves eastward as the week progresses. Around midweek, a weak disturbance reaching across the northern U.S. produces some snow, mainly across the northern plains and upper Great Lakes. At the same time, scattered rain and thunderstorms develop across the mid-south and race eastward towards the mid-Atlantic coast. A more substantial storm moves across the southern plains Thursday, reaching peak intensity over the Midwest on Friday. Likely impacts from the late week storm include wet snow just north of the storm's track, heavy rain expanding northeastward from the mid-south, and severe thunderstorms along the cold front. For drought areas of the western southern plains, though, precipitation amounts not expected to be very heavy. In Argentina, there are increasing concerns for immature corn and soybeans suffering from dry conditions. Only light rain through the first half of March and another burst of heat this week through next week keeps Argentina crop stress high. The story much different, though, in much of Brazil's key growing areas with scattered rain continuing through next week. Despite the rain, many areas of Brazil have made significant progress with the soybean harvest and second crop corn planting. Some of Brazil, though, is significantly behind in second crop corn planting, which could expose the corn to the dry season during pollination in April. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.